Namaste children, how are you all? I hope you are fine. So welcome to today class. And here we can see one example now. They are asking find the least number which must be subtracted from the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect squares obtained. So the meaning of this question is the given numbers are actually not perfect square it seems. From this given number we have to subtract one of the least number. By subtracting the least number it will become a perfect square it seems. After getting that perfect square we have to find the square root of that perfect square it seems. In this question they are asking two tasks better. First one, what is the least number we have to subtract from this. Second, so after subtracting that least number it will become a perfect square it seems. And then they are asking find the square root of that perfect square. So which method we can follow? Can I go with prime factorization or long division method? Yes, long division method we can go because long division is nothing but what? Repeated subtraction. So we can go with long division method. Previous exercise we observed there which number we can multiply, which number we can divide. Yes, where we can see this multiply and divide which method? Prime factorization method. Prime factorization method we written there all the factors into. So there when they are asking what we can multiply, what number we can divide, in such case we can go with prime factorization method. What number we can subtract or add, we follow long division method. Division method nothing but repeated subtraction. No, because of that we are following this long division method. Let us see first one over here. Solution. Let me take the first one 5607. Here I am going with long division method. Yes, keep two vertical lines. From the ones place, for every pair of digits, keep the bar. For every pair of digits, keep the bar. Now below the first bar you can see 56. Take the perfect square which is less than and near to 56. 7 into 7, 49. 8 into 8, 64. Yes, we'll go with 7 7s are 49. Yes, we'll do subtraction by here. Take bar here, 4 left. 16 minus 9, 7 left. 4 minus 4, 0. Now below the second bar we can see two digits 0 7. So this both we can take at a time down. Yes. Now 707 is the new dividend. Now what is the new divisor here? This quotient 7 we need to add old divisor 7 plus 7 this gives 14. Now we have to write the suitable digit in this both boxes. We have to write the same digit 5 5 or 7 7 or 8 8 so that this gives a number near to 707 or equal to 707 also no issues. Now what is the least number I can keep? Let me go with 6. 146 into 6. 6 into 6 36. 6 into 4 24. 24 plus 3 27. 7 2. 6 1 plus 6 plus 2 8. I am getting 876 more than that. So let me go with 145 5 is 5 5 is 25. 5 to carry. 5 4 is 20, 20 plus 2, 22, 2, 2. 5 1 is 5 plus 2, 7, 725. Yes, I am getting 725 is also more than 707. Yes, we will go with 144, 4 is better. 4 4 16, 6 1 carry. 4 4 16 plus 1, 17, 7 1. 4 1 is 4 plus 1, 5. I am getting 576. 576 is less than 707 and near to 707. So let me go with 144 4 is how much? 576. Do subtraction. 7 minus 6 3. Sorry 1. 0 minus 7 is not possible. Take bar here. 6 left. 10 minus 7 3 left. 6 minus 5 1. I got 131. Yes. What is the remainder we got better? Yes. The remainder is 131. Now what we have to do? This 131 we have to subtract from the given number, the remainder. If the remainder is 0, we can say it is perfect square. So now the remainder is 131. Yes, this remainder 131 we have to subtract from the 5607. This is the least number. We need to subtract from the given number to get a perfect square. Yes. Now let me write here. Now, yes, subtract. Yes, what we can subtract? Subtract 131. Yes. Subtract 131 from 5607. Yes, to get a perfect square. To get perfect square. Yes, perfect square. Now 5607 minus how much? 131. Yes, 5607 minus 131. 7 minus 1, 6. We'll borrow here 10. Here 5 left. 10 minus 3, 7. 5 minus 1, 4. Here 5 left. I got 5476. Now this is the perfect square number. This is the perfect square number. Yes. Hope it is clear for everyone. If not, you can see one example. Let me take 10 is not divisible by 4. We know clearly. 10 is not divisible by 4. Now tell me what number I can subtract from 10 to make it divisible by 4. From 10, what is the least number I can subtract to make it divisible by 4? Sir, from 10 if I subtract 2, 10 minus 2 will become 8. 4 table goes in 8. So we need to subtract 2. Sir, subtract 2 from 10. So that 10 minus 2 will become 8. That 8 goes in 4 table. How we got these two better? Let me explain. See here now. 4 2s are 8. 10 minus 8, 2. Yes. Whatever the remainder we get, that remainder subtract from the given number. 10 minus 2 is equal to yes, 8 I got. Now this 8 goes in 4 table exactly. So when they are asking what is the least number we can subtract, we can go with division only. Whatever the remainder we get, that we can subtract from the given number. Yes. Now we got 5476 is the perfect square. What is the least number we subtracted? 131. So next we have to find the square root of this perfect square. So 10. Yes, we have to find the square root of this perfect square. Yes. Now they are asking, now find square root of 5476. So how can I represent the square root symbol? When square root of 5476 is equal. So let me go to some rough work. So what they given? 5476. So keep two vertical lines. Place the bar from the ones place for every pair of digits. 54, the least perfect square. Nearest perfect square number is 7 7 49. Yes. How much left here? 54 minus 49 here. 5 left. Yes. We can see here 54 minus 5 left here. Yes. Again here. Yes. We'll take bar here. 14 minus 5. Here 4 left. 4 minus 4 0. We'll take 76 down here. Yes. 576 is the new dividend. 576 is the new dividend. Now tell me what is the new divisor? Plus 7 we can write 7 plus 7 14. Yes. We'll keep one box. Even here we can keep one box. Now 576. 576. 144 4 576. Let me keep here 4. Even here also 4. 144 4 how much better? 576. What is the remainder? 0. Remainder is 0. Yes, we can see here 144 4 576 better. Now what I got? 74. Yes, 74 is the square root of 5476. That's all. Hope it is easy for you people. Let me explain one more based on same model. Yes. Second solution. What is the least number we can subtract from 4000 to make it perfect square? So after getting the perfect square, we have to find the square root of that perfect square also. So let me go with same concept. 4000. So place the bar on the backwards, from the ones place every pair of digits. Below the first bar I can see 40. So the nearest perfect square of 40 is 6 6 36. 40 minus 36 is 4. So below the second bar I can see two digits. Those two digits will take at a time down. Yes, 400 is the new dividend. Now this quotient 6 will add here. 6 plus 6, 12. So beside of that 12 will keep one box. Even 6 beside also we will keep one box. Now what is the least number we can keep in that box? We'll see here now. Let me go with 123 into 3 will go 3 3 is 9, 3 2 is 6, 3 1 is 3, 369. Yes. Let me go with 124 4 is 4 4 16, 6 1 carry, 4 2 is 8 plus 1 9, 4 1 is 4, 4 96. So we'll go with 123 3 is how much more? 369. So 10 minus 9 1, 9 minus 6 3, 31 is the remainder. Yes. Now what is the least number we can separate from the given number 4000? 31 is the remainder. No, what I said, subtract the remainder from the given number to make it perfect square. Yes. Now we can write, yes. Now subtract 31 from what is the given number 4000, from 4000 to get, yes, to get a perfect square. Yes, to get a perfect square number. Yes, to get the perfect square. Yes, let us subtract now. 4000 minus 31 is equal to, yes, let us subtract here. 4000 minus 31. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 minus 3, 6. Here 9 left. Here 3 left. I got 3969. So 3969 is the perfect square. So this is the least number we can subtract from 4000. So I got perfect square. After getting the perfect square, they are asking also find the square root of this perfect square. Yes. Now we have to find. Yes. Now find. What we have to find, better? We have to find square root of this perfect square whatever we obtained. Yes. Now square root of 3969 is equal to, yes, let me go to rough work. Let me do here 3969. So place the bar from the ones place for every pair of digits. The nearest perfect square of 39, 36, 6 into 6, 36, 9 minus 6, 3 left. So below the second bar you can see 2 digits, those 2 we can take any time down. So 6 we can add here, 6 plus 6, 12. Now 369, how many times? 123, 3 is up. Let me keep one box, even here also keep same box. Now what is the digit we can write here? 3 we can write better. You can see clearly here. 123, 3 is up. 369, yes, 369. What is the remainder? 0. Now what is the square root? 63, yes, 63 is the square root. Hope it is clear. Simple concept, just take a look long division. Whatever the remainder you get, that remainder we need to subtract from the given number so that the result obtained is compulsory, it is a perfect square. So for this perfect square, again they are asking to find the square root. Yes, okay children, we will see one more example. They are asking find the least number which must be added to the given numbers so as to get a perfect square. 525 is not a perfect square. To make it perfect square, we need to add one least number. What is the least number we can add to make it perfect square? They are asking. Also find the square root of the perfect square obtained. See, first we have to find what is the least number we can add. So after getting the perfect square, we have to find the square root of that perfect square also. So before going to this, let me see some small example. Suppose let me take here 7. 7 if I want to divide with 3, is it possible? No, not possible. 7 is not exactly divisible by 3. So for 7 to make it divisible by 3, what is the least number we can add? 7 plus 1, 8, which not goes 3 table. 7 plus 2, 9, which goes in 3 table. Sir, better we add. For 7 we need to add the least number is 2, sir. 7 plus 2 is 9. So which goes in 3 table. 3 3s are 9, the remainder is 0. For 7 to make it divisible by 3, we need to add the least number is 2. So how can we find that least number? Yes, if we take here 3, we'll take more than that. See, we'll take 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. See here, in the place of 7, if I have 9, which goes exactly 3 table. So when they are asking what number we can add, better we can go with next number. Next number we can take. So 3 3s are 9. 7 minus 9, 2 minus 2. Yes. For the given number 7, we need to add 2. By adding 2, which becomes a 9. So it goes exactly in 3 table. Keep in mind, when they are asking what number we can add, should go with next number. Even here also same. Yes. Now we can see one example here. First one, same long division we will take. First number is 525. Keep two vertical lines. Place the bar from the ones place every pair of digits. Here I can see only one digit, no problem, keep the bar. Now 5 is the first number below the first bar. Now tell me what is the nearest perfect square of 5? 2 2s are 4, yes, 2 2s are 4. 4 is the perfect square. 4 is the perfect square which is less than and near to 5. Yes, 5 minus 4, 1. Below the second bar I can see 2 digits. Those 2 digits you can write at a time down. 125 is the new dividend. Now this quotient 2 we can add here. 2 plus 2 is 4. So beside of that 4 keep one box, even here also keep one box. Now in that box should write the same digit. By writing should multiply, should get the number which is exactly near to 125. So if I take 2 to write 41 table, 41 into 1, 41, sorry, if I write 2, 42 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, I'm getting 84. So if I write 43 here, 3 here also 3, 43 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, I'm getting 129, yes. Now should I go with 84 or 129? We'll go with 129. Just now I said should take next number when they're asking what number we can add. In the place of 125, I have 129, which goes exactly, which gives remainder 0, and we can say perfect square. So when they're asking what number we can add, we take the next number. So let me keep here 3, even here also 3. 43 3 is how much? 129. Yes. 125 minus 129 minus 4. Now tell me what is the least number we can add to the given number? 4 we can add. Yes. Now we can write. Now 4 is the least number. 4 is least number. 4 is the least number. Added to, yes, added to 525. Added to 525 to get a perfect square. To get a perfect square number. Yes. First task is completed. They are asking what is the least number. 4 is the least number which we can add to 525 so that the result is perfect square. Yes, 525 will add 4 plus 4. We can see here 529. So after getting the perfect square, they are also asking find the square root of the 529. Yes. Now let me write here. Now find square root. Find the square root of 529. So how can I represent this square root of 529 is equal to? Let me go rough work and we'll find the square root of that 529. Place the bar from the backwards ones place every pair of digits. 2 2s are 4. Sorry. 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 1. Now below the second bar I can see 2 digits 29 129. So this question will add here 2 plus 2 4. Now we keep one box, even here also one box. Now what we can write 129 43 into 3. Let me write here 3. Here also 3. 43 into 3 how much? 129. Now tell me what is the square root of this number? 23. 23 is 529. Hope it is clear. We can go one more. 6412. Second one 6412. So we keep two vertical line. Place the bar from the ones place every pair of digits. 64. The perfect square which is near to 64. Again less than 64 or equal to 64. Yes. 64 is a perfect square. 8 is a 64. What is the remainder? 64 minus 64 is 0. Now below the second bar I can see 2 digits. Those two we can write negative down. So this quotient 8 will add here. 8 plus 8, 16. We'll keep one box, even here also one box. Okay na? Yes. Now what we can add here? If I write here 0, here also 0. 160 into 0, 0. If I write here 1, 1. Yes. If I write here 1, even here also 1. 161 into 1 is equal to 161. What I said, when they are asking to add the number, we take the next number. If I take 160, 0 means 160 into 0 will give 0. Now tell me, should I go with 0 or 161? 161. I said should take the number, next number, more than this we can take. Yes. Now 161 1 how much? 161 only. Yes. Now subtract beta. 161 minus 12. Borrow here 5 left. 11 minus 2 9. 5 minus 1 4. Here 1 left. So what we can get now here 149 is the remainder I got. Yes. Now tell me what is the least number we can add for this 149. 149 we can add. Yes. Now least number 149 is added to 6412 to get a perfect square. Yes, to get a perfect square. So we complete first task. The least number is what? 149. Chalo. Now 6412 we are going to add 149. So let us go to question beta. 6412 yes plus 149. So 9 plus 2 10 11 1 on carry 5 plus 2 6 4 plus 1 5. Here I got 6. I got 6561 is the required perfect square number. After getting this perfect square number, they are also asking find the square root of this perfect square number. Yes. Now we have to find. Now find square root. You have to find square root of this number. So how can I represent this square root of 6561 is equal to? We'll go with long division method. 6561. Keep two vertical lines. Place the bar from the ones place every pair of digits. 65. The nearest perfect square is 8 8s are 64. We can see 5 minus 4 1. Here 0. So below the second bar there is 61, right? Both at a time. Now this 8 quotient 8 will add here. 8 plus 8 16. Yes, we'll keep one box. Even here also keep a box. If I add 0 into 0, 160, 0, 0, 0. If I add 1, 1, 161, 1, yes, you can see 161. Yes. Now what is the square root beta? 81 is the square root of 6561. Yes. Today class we learned what is the required least number which we can subtract from the given number to make it perfect square, and also we learned what is the least number which we can add it to given number to make a perfect square. Hope it is clear for everyone. So based on this knowledge, exercise 6.4 4th bit and 5th bit you can complete in your homework book. Thank you once again. We'll meet next session.